So after moving my scroll saw around, I'm thinking I'm going to make a new home location for it and make a stand. After researching this a little bit, I found the plans online for, I think, stevedgood.com has this neat little scroll saw stand. It's generally made out of what looks to be just 2x4 and 4x4, and I think I'm going to print out these plans and cut them down. I probably will customize it just a little bit, but let me go down. I've got quite a bit of 2x laying around. I don't have any 4x4, so I'll have to go and buy that. Now the base that you mount your scroll saw to, you can kind of customize it. Now, of course, this says you need a 12 by 25. And what I did is I cut my piece to 24 by 12. It just happened to be the length that I had. And it actually worked out pretty good. So, if you download those instructions, you'll find that there's not a step-by-step instructions. It's not do this first, do that second, do that third. But ultimately, I kind of laid everything out the way it is, in which the back leg extends out. This is upside down, obviously. And that these V out like a V, so I'm assembling it all upside down. And then I labeled everything 1, 2, 3, 4, so I know how to reassemble them. We're gonna crack open a new box of 2.5 inch. I'm sure, like a lot of you, you like to have a dedicated drill for pre-drilling and a dedicated drill for driving. So what I'm doing here is I'm using this vise to just simply true up the sides so they can be even, so they won't be out of alignment. I'm going to go ahead and flip it over and make sure it's stable. Absolutely. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, so I got everything pretty much assembled when it comes to the legs and the top rails and styles. They're all ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and put the cross brace on there. Cross brace will fit in right about here. And once I get this attached, I'm going to put lag bolts to everything. Then I can put the center rail in there and we'll go forward from there. Wait a minute. I'm a scroll sawyer and this is pretty plain. I can fancy this up with something. So let's take a break from assembly and let me make something decorative for the front of this. So I took that cross member there that I'm going to mount to the front, and like I said, it looks pretty plain. So what I did is I surface planed that down to make it flat, and then I just cut out a bunch of these triangles out of some black walnut I had. And these little triangles are actually going to work out perfectly because I'm going to make a nice little mountain scene here. Alright, so now that I've got all the triangles laid off, I've been making these little snow caps, and all I do is I just simply lay this down with the grain of the wood. Okay, so what I did is this is the cross piece that I'm going to put the artwork on, but I have to pre-drill all of the holes ahead of time and countersink them all. Now, just to add a little bit of stability and really for aesthetics, I'm going to pre-drill out some holes, put some lag bolts and these flat washers. Alright, the next pieces that go on will be the cross braces. They will go on like this. It's just a common 45-degree angle, and that will give it some stability. So now, just for aesthetic reasons, I'm going to go ahead and fill all of these holes, leave the bolts on there, and then I can put my scroll saw decoration on the front. Alright, so everything's dried and I sanded so the screw holes pretty much disappear. You need to put the risers on there. I found that 3.5 inches actually meets that 5-degree angle because the back is set at a 5-degree angle. If you like it at a higher angle, then you just have to miter these down. But now it's time to go ahead and I like to put carpet on this before I mount it. It'll keep the vibrations down. We'll make a little stand for the air pump. The top shelf, I'm going to mount it here, and I don't want to pre-drill because the carpet will get ripped up. So I think I'm going to just go right for it on a nice 2-inch. I'm going to go ahead and put the little mountain scene that I made on the scroll saw there. Bam! There it is. Kind of cool. And let's do the final wrap up. I'm going to put it on there and give it a test run. Alright, and there she is, all set up on her home location where it's going to stay. It seemed pretty short when I was building it, but it actually is the exact great height for walking over, standing, and doing your work. I need to do a little, and I'm a tall guy, I'm just shy at 6 foot, and it works out perfectly. Now, of course, if you need it taller or shorter, just extend the legs. It's pretty customizable. I also like the idea is standing here, like I said, I'm a big guy. Standing here like this might be tough for a while. So, I think I'm able to easily, because of these legs going a little bit, I can actually get in there, sit down, and do my work. Thanks for watching my scroll saw stand, that's fun to say, scroll saw stand, video here. And if you feel the urge to subscribe, that would be great if you haven't. If you feel the urge to throw a buck in my piggy bank, I'd appreciate that. It's a nice little feature to kind of, you know, give a little back to the woodworking video entrepreneurs. But anyways, thanks again. It's Chris Demetrick from the Dems World. You have yourself a great day, and see you next time.